Hello, Virgo. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I am here to talk to you about January. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll do a quick overview of what's going on. I'm shuffling the cards to program them as we speak. Everything is a little different, and that's okay. We're doing some festive stuff, experimenting, doing new things. So I'm going to go ahead and program these. I'll go ahead and set them aside while I program the Rider-Waite deck for the first week of January, 2nd through the 8th. I'll go ahead and cut the cards. And now they are ready to go. So we'll go ahead and pull up these cards, and we're going to make 4 columns. 4 weeks, 4 columns. All good, right? And it will be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and see what's coming. So the first row is where we are. Second row is what's blocking us. And the third row will be our solutions. So, excellent, excellent, excellent. There are no bad cards. There are only lessons in the deck, so don't be alarmed by anything you see. Here we go. So let's just see, Virgo, what's going on here. The Ace of Swords. We have the gift of power coming to you. You are going to be riding in the big seat. And that is good news because you enjoy being a little bit in control of what's going on. It's more about the control than it is about swinging power and telling other people what to do. You just like to not be the one. You would like to be able to tell yourself what to do. How's that? So then we are talking about the area where you're blocked. Something in the... There's the four of Wands, which for me is like a little at-home card. It's a little... The center of our minds, our understandings, our personal enlightenment / emotional selves, right? So something is going on there that will be blocking you. You might be getting a little too caught up in what's going on, or maybe too intellectual about what's going on and not able to see the forest through the trees, so to speak. The answer... the solution card is the Two of Pentacles, which is talking about balancing your finances and making choices based on your finances more so than your anything else, okay? We'll get more in depth a little bit later, but for now, let's talk about the next week, which is January 9th through the 15th, and we're looking at the King of Cups. So there's going to be an emotionally based fella who is here to be of service and assistance to you in this moment of now. That's good. It's good to have somebody hanging out and helping out. And this is the Judgment card, which is in the area where you're blocked. So we want you not to be too judgmental about this person. Just sort of take him at his word for now and see what he has to offer. All right. And of course, the Devil shows up as your solution, which is talking about sabotaging. And I'm not 100% sure how being sabotaged or self-sabotage is the solution, but I really want to pay attention to this card and pay attention to how it plays, all right? So we'll go in depth and we'll get more information about that card because it's confusing me and I don't want to steer you wrong in this moment of now. So the next week we're going to talk about is the 16th to the 22nd. We have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is always about using your power to help others, and I like that. That's nice. I see you doing that quite often, and that's a good thing. There's also the Page of Cups, an area where you're blocked. So there's going to be some information that is of an emotional nature for you that is going to maybe keep you stumbling for a week or so. And that's okay. It's okay to be emotional and to have feelings about whatever you're learning, okay? Um, do keep notes. Just journal your way through this and grow through it because it will help you in the end. Um, the solution to the ultimate end of this situation is simply to keep working. Um, put your pedal to the metal and do the work, the physical work for money that keeps your hands busy and out of trouble, so that you can let it roll around in the back. Okay, you'll be able to address it later, but just not right this minute. Okay, and our final week of the month, the 23rd through the 29th, we have the 10 of Pentacles showing as what's going on. So there's going to be some financial stuff going on with family. I see people showing up with their hands out. Don't let that be a bad thing. Just sort of, give them a cookie for now. The Empress is where you're blocked. That means that there's no wishing for what you want right now. It won't come out as you wish, so you may as well not waste the wish. But it's definitely saying that there's more to this than wishing. And the answer for you in this moment of now is to remember your lessons from the past. So as you're dealing with people coming to you with hands out, you can say, okay, well, how did it go in the past? How did I act? What did I do? And how did it go? So as you remember those things, you can act differently and have a different result. Okay? So we're going to set all of this aside for right now and go quickly in depth on the first week, right? Because that's where we're at. We're right here. We've already pre-programmed these, so that's good news, right? So we're going to go ahead right here, and we're going to quickly rumble through this week and make sure that we get it good. If I can only lay the cards out correctly. All right. Here we go. So we have the Ace of Swords. We talked about the gift of power in this situation. And we have the Page of Swords. So there's more information about you getting more power. Bum, bum, bum. So there's the gift of power, the information about power. Dun, dun, dun. We got a lot of that. And we have the Chariot. Boom. So things are going to move. As soon as you get all this information about all this power you have, it's going to move. This is the January 2nd through the 8th. This is the very first thing in the beginning of the year. You're going to be moving. Move, 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 move. Koosh. Okay. Where you're blocked, we talked about the house and the home or the foundation of your ideas. The Four of Wands, there's going to be somebody who is financially minded involved in this situation that will possibly fuel the fire of the confusion that's causing you to not have the base of information that you need. There's also the Five of Wands saying that you aren't even going to be in a position to rally the troops to help you. So there's a little stymiedness. Even though you have all the power, you're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do. So take a deep breath. Maybe there's this influence of this old guy with the money from before who is putting the kibosh on you getting what you want, even though you have all the power, right? Power, not money. So take a deep breath. We talked about you having the Two of Pentacles and needing to balance your finances. That's still in play. We're also looking at justice. So there's a possibility of you being able to bring some balance back into the fold. After all that's been said and done, you need to bring some balance and fairness back to the fold. Okay? So let that be a possibility. And there's an emotionally based male involved in the process. So that's kind of fun, right? So the money bags guy blocking all of your, you have all the power, but he's blocking your ideas. Wonderful. But we have this other guy making sure that you're going to be fair, or you're going to be fair, and he will be a part of supporting you while you bring everything to fairness. Okay? I know it sounds a little funny, but it's true. And if all this resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button. Follow me if you like. And we will talk next about January 9th through the 15th. Thank you, Virgo.